Hello, Chica. How you doing? Oh, and bye. Hello Lotus, how you doing? I'm sketching some bat silhouettes, so I know the stroke order when I actually put paint down, because I don't think I'll be able to take it back as easily as I would if it was acrylic. I feel greeted. Really small brush. Hello Kes, how you doing? ASMR. Oh, the sound. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess a little bit. Hello Amir, how you doing? Hello, Kali, how you doing? Doing okay? I'm doing okay as well, yeah. Just a little tired, I guess, as usual, but yeah. I don't think it's visible that well for you guys. Let me zoom in. But yeah, added the bats that honey bats wanted. There you go. I think what I can try to do today, obviously, I'm gonna have to try to think differently about how I use this compared to acrylics. But maybe I can use this one actually. But like since these have acrylic base colors, then I can just sort of I can use them to play with the oils on top. Alright, so I have my mineral oil. Just trying to think here how to organize the workspace. Should probably get this away from the microphone because it's gonna make a lot of sound in you guys' ears. Hello Goblin, how you doing? I'm experimenting with oil paints, finally. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good tonight. I'm a little tired, but pretty much everything's normal for me, I guess. How about you? Yeah, this is kind of hard to show it, but basically we had a background already painted, except like, you know, the moon and the clouds. Those are done in oil, and the bats over here, and like the river and stuff. Basically all we have is just random canvases that I basically scraped off palettes onto over the years. So like I didn't want to waste the acrylic paint, so I would just scrape it onto canvases. And I'm gonna use them as backgrounds for practicing oil paint. You're good? That's good, that's good. Just chilling and playing some World of Warcraft. I've never played World of Warcraft, but I've heard a lot about it. I like it dark and cool. Yeah, and now I'm trying to figure out how to like move things around here. I think maybe I can move this here. Yeah. That way, actually, it's too like it could fall or something. It's too close to the edge. Maybe here. All that's gonna be used for is to clean off the brushes and stuff. What's the plan for the night? Well, since this one's pretty much like I don't really know what else to do to it, I'm gonna move on to some other Okay. I'm gonna pick something out of these and figure out what to paint on them. I have some ideas, but I don't know for sure yet. I'm not very prepared, as usual. Time for flowers, perhaps, right? Like that's usually my default. So, perhaps. I mean, like I have tons of photos saved. Word, feel it out, just, yeah, feel it out. I get that, yeah. I always write down like a lot of stuff that, oh, I could draw this, I could draw this, I could paint this, I could paint that. And then when it comes down to it, I start to overthink and I have to end up having to like make sure that I have everything figured out before I start a stream to paint something, which means, you know, I have to get the references, I have to get the layout sketched and stuff like that. Just don't think, no, I can't do that. I've come to, many years ago, I've come to like terms that I can't like I have to operate in a very orderly way, because what happens if something like starts to not work out, it becomes like very frustrating in that moment. So like to avoid anything, I always have to like super over prepare, and that's made all of my projects take like a really long time, but it's just the way that I am. I know they have the art saying, right, you know, make it ugly and then make it good or something. I don't know what it was exactly, but make it exist and then make it pretty. I think something like that. But for me, it's those two things are like one and the same, because that's just how my mind works. Put on some good music and just let it take over your brain, your brush, and let it happen. No, that can't be. For someone out there, I'm sure. I don't know if you're like that, or do you need to like prepare to a certain degree? But for me, I need to get like super prepared before I commit to a move. And when I actually do start making moves, everything tends to just go pretty well. But as soon as I move out of my my designated standard operating procedure, everything falls apart, and then I get demotivated, I guess. What's the what was I thinking of? Okay, getting references up. I have a bunch of references, so surely I could just look at it and pick something to draw. Sure. New window, documents, references. Nothing complex, so let me just go to flower and see if there's something that I could try out. If I could show these on screen, I would, but I'm using like multiple computers because all my hardware is old, so I need one computer to do this, one computer to do that, one device to do something else. These are super complex flowers as well. EP, you're sleepy. Wow. Hey May, how you doing? I'm trying to find something to paint. I guess I'll just move this. I'll move this and put it where would I put it? Pretty chill but bored. Oh, there's more flower for it. Okay. Add a couple flowers. A couple sets of photos. They're all over the place. I should organize them later. How's my work? It's fine. It's work. I don't really think about it. I just do it and forget forget whatever I did. Do it and forget about it. It's like the part of your day that you just time travel or something. How you doing? It's good to see you at work. Hey, Seven. I saw your video. Your recently posted one, and I saw that you were live today as well. Hope you've been well. We have the option to skip ads on Twitch. Wow, that's pretty cool. Skip. Isn't that a blasphemy? Is it? I don't know. Maybe they're trying out things again. Watch Transformers. I watched maybe 3 of Michael Bay movies. Like I don't really like the first one. The other ones seem pointless, but as for the show, not really. I mean, like I watched a episode here and there as a kid, right? But Did you know it's a partial eclipse outside right now? Really? Like for all of North America? I didn't notice anything, personally. I heard that it was supposed to be a blood moon or something. I don't know if that's now though. I don't know, I'm staring at the moon right now and there's nothing but tonight is a full moon, I see. I watched the OG Transformers cartoon growing up. You gonna miss him? It's like a silver of shadow in it? Whoa. I'm blind, it's not gonna make a difference for me personally. I mean, like, even with my glasses I have trouble seeing stuff. Not feeling anything that I'm looking at right now, so let's see. What do the VTuber design stuff that I have? What are they like? Because I know I wanted to paint some of them. I could just do a small... Well, Molly might work. Molly could work with one of these. The thing is that her color is more on the pink side, so maybe this. I could blue tone her for this one, but so, did this you painting and your moon image caught my oh, let me get it. So, here. Has little bats in it at the bottom there. Yeah. Oil painting is different than acrylic, but I think I can figure it out. Like it has a level of frustration, but also it feels different. It's like it's more demanding, but it also performs better, I guess. That looks awesome. Thank you. How's my brother? He's fine. I'm getting magma issues. Is auto ad block, which avoids me to draw from different stream. Auto ad blocker, which avoids me to draw from a different stream. Do you have an ad blocker then that you need to turn off, I guess? I don't know. I can put this here. It's a little cramped, this space. Actually, that's gonna be too noisy for you guys. Let me put this somewhere else. Gosh, man. Not enough room for anything. I need to get my stool back from my brother. That'll give me a little bit more room. What color is this? Rose? Rose Madder. I feel like I'll need this, so I'll just put it on the palette. I'll just put it like here. Oh, you see it, the eclipse. Nice. Have I seen the lunar eclipse? No. Can you tell I'm a nerd? Yes. Brilliant red. I think that's most of the colors that I need. I think I need some, maybe some purple. Yeah, I'll just put a little bit of that. I'll probably need some yellow and stuff. Mid yellow, lemon yellow, deep yellow. I'll just put this one looks lemony too, so let me just use this one instead. Mid yellow. What do you think of fava bean? I don't know what it is. I never had it. So how I'm understanding oil paint is that we start with darker colors. and we layer lighter colors on top. Of course, for different techniques, you probably do different things. So we can have a salt shaker here, and we can have her here. Play D&D? Nope. Hello, Furt. I'm gonna do something really dumb. I'm gonna try to just, I guess, kind of wing something. I guess I could technically draw it. It's gonna be hard to see, but like I guess technically I could sketch a little bit, so I have some guideline. You're sleepy. Well, so am I. I'm pretty sleepy. Yeah, and Amir as well. Do I have charcoal? Yes. Is charcoal recommended to sketch? Why do they recommend charcoal? Doesn't it like cause like a powdery surface and that will like cause problems with adhesion? I mean, I guess it would be classically used, right? Oh, vine charcoal? You don't know. Well, if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna use the charcoal. But it should work. Let's see what happens. Whoa, that's a lot of sound. The paint, I don't think, smears it. Oh. That's interesting. I mean, like, charcoal technically isn't water soluble either. Chalk and charcoal, they just they become like small particles, they don't actually dissolve. So that makes sense. How's my hair? I trimmed it yesterday, so it's a little bit better condition. I took like an inch off. I mean, 2 or 3 some places, but yeah. I've actually been here for a bit, but I was sleeping. He just popped in and fell asleep. Wow. I mean, if you're that tired, you should probably go to bed, you know. If I sleep now, sleep schedule will be wonky. Oh, it's almost as cool as Saturn and Jupiter's convergence 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't even know about that. I don't really pay much attention to, I guess, space stuff. I used to when I was like younger. Like used to watch those National Geographic videos about black holes and all that stuff. What in the Madoka Magica are you drawing? Is it hard to see? Let me see. I mean, technically, it's like. I'm thinking right now. No, actually, it's not a magical girl. She's more of a monster girl. She's a VTuber called. Yeah, it's a cute girl. Yeah, it's Mishi Molly or Molly Mishi. I can't remember, but she's a VTuber that I don't know how frequently she does art anymore, but she used to do art here and there. But I think she's like in Australia or something, so hardly get to watch. So I don't really know what she streams nowadays. Not that I watch much anyways. Like it's just the time difference. But I think she's probably a fan of all that stuff too, like considering the design of this character. Actually, let's not this. Is she a part of Hololive? No, she's just like I guess an independent. She's a snail girl. She's a snail girl. Yeah. How did you know that? Did you? I guess you found her. But she had when she first released, she had a video on YouTube, an animation I guess for her lore, and she had a not handcrafted, but like I guess she made her own VTuber model, which looked like very painterly. And I ended up bumping into it, and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And that was probably like I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago or something. I don't know, but yeah, I still haven't drawn fan art ever since all that time. Which is the case for many smaller VTubers. I think she's probably pretty big now, I'm not sure though. Snail is an original choice. I feel like there's at least one other snail, but she was the first that I encountered as a snail. Yeah, snail girl. Like snail, a little bit of a monsterish kind of snail. My parents are fine. Why do you ask this every stream? Are you waiting for something bad to happen? I think maybe underdrawing is more vital for an oil painting, now that I think about it, than an acrylic painting. Because for acrylic painting you can really mess around a lot and like layer as you please, and you don't really have to wait much, and you can just wipe things off without disturbing under layers with the, you know, not having to wait days and days for them to dry before you can kind of do that technique. So that's something else I'm gonna have to factor in. Tired of me and my brother's antics, but otherwise fine. Oh, your parents are tired of you and your brother's antics. I see. ribbon up here. I'll just put the like salt shaker or something over it. Because it's just blank space, so I can might as well just add one. That's fine. Yeah, let's just start painting and see what happens. Okay, so for skin tone, some yellow. Some magenta. Hello Antonio, how are you doing? The thing of werewolves? Nah, Mizu's not here, so I can't make fun of werewolves. I think they're pretty cool. If Mizu was here, I would be making fun of them though. This isn't right. Maybe I just add some more red. It's too green, the skin. It needs to be more on the red or purple. Maybe this will fix it. I can add lighter layers on top. What do you think of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I don't really think about Rudolph, I don't know. I guess he's alright. I don't know. What do you think of Rudolph? Oops. Is Mizu getting busy? That's why she wasn't available to watch stream? Yeah. Yeah, Mizu's busy. Alright, we'll come back to that part later. And now we gotta mix some pinks and stuff, so the white will come into play. Keep forgetting to do this. I keep forgetting to use my palette knife. Forgot what that was called. But is this one small? That's fine. What's your art goals for next? You want to do for next year? I don't know. I still have to focus on this year. You already have an art goal for next year? This year is far from over, you know. It'll be a while. Let's put a little purple on it to darken it, I guess. Still keep drawing, including art fight and art attack. Nice, nice. Yeah, for me it's just, you know, different projects. So it's the same thing. Different year, I guess. This is not dark enough. Wanted to do art fight. You want to do art fight next year? Whoa. So you did art fight this year. I wanted to try it this year, but I had. Oh, so you didn't try it this year. Okay. Knocked out for 2 weeks. Whoa. Then went out to town. But yeah, I do art. I just don't have the confidence to post yet. hopefully, well, hopefully soon. I was gonna say this year or next, by the end of this year or next year, but yeah, hopefully soon. I think you should post regardless of your level because that's a good way of seeing, like personally, yourself seeing progress. I didn't do it, so I can't really say, you should or you shouldn't. I didn't do it because like I was really, I guess I still am super critical of myself in particular. Still not really dark enough. Guess I can just straight up use purple in this color. Can't see correctly what I'm doing from that angle. It's too much of a glare. Maybe a little nice. Draw OCs and sometimes doodles with my friends. I paint backgrounds because people are hard. Yeah, people are. But I don't mind either. Like I know some people they strongly prefer one or the other, but either one is nice to paint. Drive by, hi, I'm gonna eat food. Alright, take it easy, Mizu. What are my favorite colors? Technically, black is not a color, so I can't say that. If not black, I guess red. I like red. How's my car? My car is fine. What color is my car? My car is gray. uh, Look at her. She looks like, yeah, she's coming out. She's popping out of the background there. I don't know if this is the right way to paint for. Well, probably it's not, because I'm just like kind of figuring it out. But interesting. Like it. Oil really does blend so much better than acrylic. It's like not even close. Didn't expect that, but I guess that kind of speaks to my lack of experience. What color is your Bugatti? Didn't expect that. What color is your Bugatti? I don't know how he says it, but Bugatti. This is a weird accent. Bugatti. Excited to paint with oils using multiple colors. Yeah, like right now I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's actually pretty fun. Like, it may be more forgiving in certain respects, but I still feel too nervous right now to say for sure. But it's definitely much funner, I would say, than acrylics. Like, I'm sure there's some things about it that is more forgiving. There's a lot of forgiveness in inking with black ink only, that you kind of figure out as you gain experience with it, that people who typically don't use black ink on paper may like feel like black ink on paper is very nerve-wracking, I guess. But yeah. What do you think of monster trucks? I like monster trucks. I just go to school. I go to school for art, not art school. Smart. Art schools are overcharging. Big time. Did Ray say he was having fun drawing? I've never said I'd have like disliking the drawing process. That's never been something that I've said. That's other people. I've never disliked the drawing or the painting process. I don't get frustrated, as long as, you know, I don't do something stupid, like not prepare properly, not think about what I'm doing properly. If I wanted it to be more like lighter, I guess I have to add red, or how does this work? Like, I guess I would have to add white at some point, but it will lose. Throw in her blood red eyes. Nice purple. Get mom's camcorder. Ero, what? Doro? No, I don't think I've ever watched that. You're playing with oil. Yeah, I guess. I'm playing with the oil. Hello, egg. Yeah, I'm using oils this time. Inktober, Goretober, October, Cringetober. Yeah, I've heard of various October challenges. Oh, I forgot to wipe off the brush, but doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I forgot to draw in the little bows on this part of the dress. Let me just wipe this off. I can just do that here. Just wing it. What is it about, Doro? You finished 3 paintings. Whoa, did you post them? Or paint colors are really good. Yeah, I'm painting in a VTuber. Are you a goofy goober? No. Take that SpongeBob crap out of here. Why? Because I hate SpongeBob. I posted two of them, but not as the focus of the video. I see. Oh, you gotta go eat breakfast. Okay, cool, cool. If not Goofy Goober, why Goofy Goober shaped? I'm not Goofy Goober shaped. You're like Squidward.
Go to hell, SpongeBob. Go to hell.
My guess how this is gonna turn out is it's gonna have a lot of soft edges, and I'm gonna have to rectify that after it dries. But I'll do my best to deal with it. What do I think of Fog? You already asked this. I said I've never tried them. Good night, May. Have a nice rest. Do we know if his obsession is any good? I heard a lot of people talking about it. I don't know if it's like, you know, super good as a movie, but I haven't heard anything bad necessarily, so that's something, I guess. I've heard it's a monkey paw kind of situation when you think you want something and then you get it and then it's like, no, this is kind of crazy. But I never watched it, so I wouldn't be able to say. I wouldn't be able to say for certain, at least. It's not monkey's paw, it's just a wish granter. The user makes a bad wish though. Oh, so it's straight up their fault. Yeah. I see. So you've watched it then. How would you say it is? Because I guess Amir is thinking about watching it. Obsession movies on Peacock, what is that? I enjoyed it. It's not for the faint of heart. It's made by two YouTuber comedians though, so it's good to support new creators. Yeah, it's actually interesting. Comedy and horror in terms of writing are like, I guess, two sides of the same coin type deal. So a lot of that ends up happening. Comedy person makes horror movie and it works. Maybe watching Jujutsu Kaisen dub after season 3 wraps up. That's too much. Like, there's too many episodes. And I'm pretty sure that, at least for me, like it's mainly like a shonen thing, right? The one I want to watch is Bleach. I'm waiting for Bleach to finish release. But I think Jujutsu Kaisen is more you guys' generation than mine. I don't know. I'm gonna pirate it though. Of course. Do you collect mugs? Nope. Do you? Don't worry, I missed theater's release of Piracy. Hello, Kes on both YouTube and Twitch. Jujutsu Kaisen has took inspiration from Bleach. Yeah, I know. It's the creator I think admitted to it, right? They were like a huge Bleach fan. But yeah, the Bleach anime I think is it close to being completely released? I don't know yet for sure, but I was waiting for it to like completely release and I'll watch it. What do I think of Rukia Kuchiki? I like her a lot. Very pretty. So there's this art drama going around where an artist made someone off themselves because they followed an art tutorial that they made. What? Sounds like normal behavior. Another day in the art community, if you ask me. Wait, like, recent drama or like, happened before? Fresh. Yeah, the last crazy-ish, like this one's more crazy, but last crazy-ish drama I heard was like someone doxed a dude because he used MS Paint to make like pretty decent artwork. So I guess the person thought they should dox him. I don't understand. Is it 100% verified kind of thing, or is it like still developing? Because like sometimes something crazy happens and then all the information isn't out yet, and you know how it can get. Family came out. Oh, okay, so that's pretty confirmable. People making nice art on MS Paint is very cool. Yeah, it is. And I guess that someone couldn't take it. Maybe they... I don't know. I don't know what the mindset would be. Doesn't really matter, I guess. At a certain point, people's insane behavior doesn't need explaining. They just need to be dealt with. I don't want to understand you, I want to destroy you, type of thing. The sick freak, when she finally killed her, tried to pay her respect and say, "Fly high, angel." What the hell? Yeah. I kind of want to see a video on this drama. Probably gonna do that after stream though. But there's been a lot of nonsense going on in general in the art community. Like, just in my, not circles necessarily, but people that I follow, I've seen like multiple times this week, someone who is, like, I guess, different people who are accusing different artists, who have their process up of accusing AI, or of using AI, that's the accusation. And I'm pretty sure it's a clout thing, like they're trying to just like start crap on Twitter, and they target someone who's like very obviously sensitive to that, like, you know, someone who's gonna put anti-AI in their bio, and whatever, right? Oh yeah, there's a lot of agitation kind of happening every now and then. I mean, I guess it happens a lot, but it only really blows up when it happens to a particular type of person. Because, like, I guess, like, if it happened to me, I would, just make a joke or something. I'd be like, yeah, all of my streams are AI generated. My voice is AI generated. Everything. I would just make a funny out of it. But someone else is probably more sensitive about it, so. Some people have no shame. A lot of people have no shame. Yeah. Where are your parents? Oh, that's the funny part. They're fully grown adults, typically. It's that bad out there. Behavior largely explained with, typical attention seeking type thing. But yeah. I really should have started oil sooner. That's my feelings about, like, I'm regretting not having tried it sooner. It happens often. Happens more often than you'd think with me and my art mediums. Oh, have a good night, Collie. Have a good rest. Um, hello, Phlox. Welcome back, Dancer. In my opinion, killing someone for following your instructions is the craziest thing I've ever seen in our community. Yeah, it sounds absolutely mad. That's why I want to see it. I want to see, like, how does this add up? What's the math on this? What happened here? I think I should zoom in a bit. Having to tilt it up with my hand because it causes too much glare for me to see what's going on otherwise. So there's another method that I want to try with oil paint, and it's basically you paint black and white first, and then you kind of glaze the colors from the oil paint on top of that. And not necessarily black and white. I guess you could paint in like different colors as well. I could do the first layer in acrylic and then paint over top of it with oil, or I could just do only oil, but I'll need to buy linseed oil and I'll need to wait a couple days for the second layer. I'll need linseed oil and probably like a mineral spirit or something to dilute, or what's that thing called? Gamsol. I'll need that and linseed oil. Will you crave and buy extra Yeah, I'm gonna buy the extra chemicals. I mean, I'm gonna check and see, cause does Gamsol have toxic fumes? I think it probably does, right? It's probably a mineral spirit. I don't know though. Odorless ones, but just because it's orderless doesn't mean that it's not toxic. Isn't that? Linseed is worse? Linseed is toxic too? What the hell? Why is everything toxic? This is a very suitable medium for me if it's completely toxic. Let me see, linseed. Oil fumes. Toxic. Okay, so it doesn't have toxic fumes, it just smells. But let's see, Gamisol. Or Gamisol. I keep saying Gamisol. Gamisol toxic. It's minimally toxic compared to turpentine or traditional mineral spirits, but it is not entirely risky. I think I can get away with it. I don't know if you are around for this, but I was using epoxy resin pours back in a couple of years ago at this point. So I would make the painting and then I would pour over the painting. I don't know if I even showed you any of those. Let me bring them and I'll show you. Anyways, the point is that I found out that that was releasing toxic fumes the hard way. That is to say, I found out when my throat was really hurting and I was like, you know, what's going on? And it turns out that, yeah, it releases toxic fumes. But the thing is, it does really nice thing to the paintings. So you have like I don't know how much it's showing here, but basically the diffusion of light doesn't really happen. It's picking up on all of the threads of the canvas. It smooths all of that out, so what happens is you end up getting something like this. So it looks like this one has like sparkles inside of it, suspended glitter. That's like you can add stuff into it. But you can just take your paintings and instead of varnishing them, you can put them in resin. And it makes it like really smooth. Plus it protects it from like all the elements, heat, UV radiation. It has like really high protection for that, and you don't have to like redo the varnish and stuff. Like if you were to use normal varnish, you would have to constantly redo that. I mean, not constantly, you would have to redo it every now and then because it will get dirty or whatever. But that essentially dries out like glass. You can even eat on it if you want to. But yeah. Hello, Mizu. Yeah, it's super gloss. I don't know if it's the best thing with oil paints though, because oil does take longer to dry, and I don't know if it reacts differently over time. Oh, well, you can check. You can check. Let me see. I'll just Google it quickly and see. Is it, or let's just say epoxy resin oil painting, and let's just see what it says about that. You can apply epoxy resin over an oil painting only after the oil has dried completely, which typically takes several weeks to several months depending on the thickness of paint layer. Okay, so you can do it, it's just you really gotta wait a long time. I think you gotta wait a long time anyways if you wanted to like varnish a cured oil painting. So I guess that's an option. I guess I don't know. I was worrying for nothing. I think it's oil pastels that you can't use resin on because oil pastels don't ever dry out. Wait, let me get my reference back up. I'm gonna mix some purple and the red. Or actually, I'll just do purple on top of that because red is already down. If I had more space, I would do that to all my paintings, but I don't have the space to kind of deal with it. I mean, like, I could probably do it, but only in the summer. Like, if I were to make something that covers it all and keep it in the garage to, like, oxidize or whatever it's doing, I think I could possibly get away with it like that. Tablet's dying. Oh. Well, I'm closer to ending stream. What am I painting? It's a VTuber. A VTuber called Mishi Molly. Mishi Molly, I think. She's a snail. I feel like I should make the hair more. Like I've seen her somewhere. Are you using just one brush? Yeah, I'm being that dumb. Yeah. If it was like a more expensive oil set that I had, I would be more careful. I would like have, you know, more brushes, more of the stuff. But like I have a set of brushes that I want to use with the oil paints, but um, I'll use them, I guess, when I have a more serious set. Your professor does the same? Oh, so it's actually legit. Okay, then I don't need to worry. I was watching so many art videos, and I learned that they do this instead of washing it every time. And I can't remember. There's a couple other tips, but I wrote them down. They just kind of wipe it off and they put it away. Says he paints with a rag and his hand instead of a palette. Whoa. That's pretty cool. You watch Emma Artley? I don't think so. I don't recognize the name. Art channels I watch are typically art channels that like their style looks like a style that I want to learn. I typically watch channels based on like if I want to like learn from them. Painting with the right to wipe the brush off like that. I see. Yeah, I have a little one here. But what I wanted to do is, I guess in the future, I need to study color a little bit more before I do this, but like kind of mix the colors that I'm going to use beforehand and plan out which colors to use, so then like even if I use one brush, I don't need to worry about, I guess, screwing up lighter colors, because those are the ones that typically get screwed. Hey, when I say I use my hand as a palette, you roast me? Well, that's just because it's you. MR Arlie has made OC and commentary content, but in a good way. No, I don't mean like it's bad. I mean like if it's a style that I want to learn in, right? Like for example, I'm not going to watch. Let's say the author of One Piece was drawing live on YouTube. I'm not really gonna watch him because I don't want to draw like him. But if the author of Bleach was drawing on YouTube, I'd watch him because I want to pick up art texts from him. Does that make sense? You're lucky Kess isn't here. Why? Then Kess is gonna come to your rescue. You watch Genja Ninja Owo? No. I don't even recognize the name. If the witch artist from Madoka streamed, yeah, exactly, right? You'd be present every stream. Yeah, there's certain artists that you just want to watch work. There's a series called Manben. I don't know if any of you guys know about it, but I'll probably watch it in the Discord around the time that I'm gonna get back into comic drawing, just because it's kind of motivational. But it has like a ton of the different manga artists, and it shows their process. I guess they talk about it a little bit in interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, if it's artists that you like their work and you want to kind of do something like them, then obviously that's who you're going to want to learn from. It's not like you can't learn anything from anyone else, it's just you know. Not because a piece is her world. One piece is her world. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. In episode 8 of 13, of which I had to tell you. Yeah. I should probably read it sooner than later. I'm just getting way behind on everything. But the reason I said I want to read it first is I'm just like that with everything that becomes anime. I tend to want to read it first. Oh, she makes a animation and working on a video game called Prism. That's pretty cool. I enjoy watching Piero Pito. They are a horror YouTuber veteran and they stream pretty consistently of making their game. Oh, that's pretty cool too. What is their game called? Prism, are we talking about actual raid? I don't know. Who is a dancer? The name of his game, it's in Japanese. Oh. Yeah, okay. I understand that. I don't remember anything when it's in Japanese. Same. Let's see what happens if I got some. That was a bad idea. Oops. I guess there's a different yellow that I have to have. Maybe like an orange or something. Wait, I'm creating accounts? What socials you gonna be on? Oh, yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand how you came up with that, Dancer. Yeah, Instagram's pretty good if you want to like start posting art. Twitter is probably not. TikTok, no, I guess. I mean, you could make videos on TikTok, but if you just want to post images, I guess the best bet is Instagram. Threads is ass. You can just have it auto post from Instagram to Threads though, so Pinterest, this, and Discord is it. I have Snap too, but I don't use that. I don't even know what that is. I think I've used it once because someone needed me to use it for something, and I forgot like how it operates or whatever. Let's see. I don't feel much need for social media apps past that. I use Snapchat so I can keep in touch with girls at church because I was always immediately outed for not having a phone or a form of communication outside of the church. A Christian, just never got rid of it because some family members wanted to add me for some reason. That's a complicated answer. What's the drone? It's a oil painting continuation, just playing with the oil paints basically, of a VTuber.
Notre voyage s'arrête, nos chemins divergent. Alors que l'un s'éteint, écoute le chant lointain. Laisse derrière nous ce cœur immortel, dans ce monde peint. L'amour est
Oh, look at the
artificiel.
moon. No, I heard
Ce monde
from
reculé,
a couple
nos
people who
histoires se
popped in
rejoignent,
that there's apparently an
vivant vers
eclipse
l'étoile
or
de
something.
Saturne. Dans
But
nos cœurs, un lien éternel brille.
not really
Nos
interested
destins
in.
se confrontent.
I mean, it's cool, but like I
Seulement
don't really
assez
care.
pour nos cœurs déchirés.
Yeah, more of a nasty vampire, I guess. Why is someone speaking French in my ears? Comment t'appelles-tu? Pourquoi? Tu es stupide. Oh, hello, Imp. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you, moron? See, when you do it, I'm just unimpressed. Do what? Speak French? You shouldn't be impressed. I don't really know how to speak French. I just know a couple of phrases here and there. I called you stupid, by the way. No, really, I couldn't tell. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure it was cool. You like German? I like a German too. You like German because it's overly aggressive? 9. Oh, hello, Ella. How you doing? I don't know what is German food. I don't think I've eaten any. They have like, I think like sausage. Maybe hamburger is German too. I don't know. Because they have a place called Hamburg, so maybe that's where burger is from. I don't know. No, I like German. This is ruled by my favorite ruler. Ooh. The great painter. Ich liebe Deutsch. Or is it ich? I think it's ich. Ich. Not ish. It's ich liebe Deutsch. It's not. Alright, I went down the rabbit hole once. Yeah. Mein Führer. You watched Barbie? No, I haven't watched Barbie. It's a German snack. Which German snack? The great painter who lost was shown a villain. There's a. I'm trying to think of some German food, but I can't. Like I already forgot all of that vocabulary. The last thing I want to do then is just put one layer on her face of I guess more skin color. And then I'll have to let it dry for however long. 2 days, 3 days, whatever. What do I want to do with the background though? Maybe make it more blue, because like obviously this is it's like green, so it's not really gonna match up with the rest of this here. So let me try to add blue before I end. Listen to the Beatles? Not really. 9 means no in German. Yeah. Yeah. You watched the OG Twilight movies? No. No, I did not. It's way too bright. I could probably even just use it just like that. It's not even really showing up. My bad. Hello, Makio. Wait, let me see. If only there was a simple solution to your problem. Oh yeah, the sleep. She was so hard to think of one. Yeah, well, whenever you tell her to sleep, she says no. No, I don't want to. Watch Lorax? I don't really think I did. I might have watched part of it, but I don't really remember much. Peak Makio voice, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how she sounds. I can't really mess with that right now. It's not letting me really do anything to it because it needs to dry. And we're pretty much getting to that point here where I can't do anything. Shut your goofy ass up. Not true. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, see you, Mizu. You saw comedians are coming together for that lesbian show? Mir told me about that. I had no idea about that. I never even knew that thing existed. Well, yeah, that's just funny. Never give human a common enemy. What if your Sona wears wedding dress? What is this your? Is this your? Are you suggesting that that's something you want to see, dancer? That's, I would imagine that you would. Okay, I see. Now dancer wants to put me in a wedding dress. Who started this madness again? Was it Soul? Oh no, it wasn't. Sora. I think it was Sora. Maybe it was someone else that I don't remember. Were you marrying myself? Obviously. I don't know. What, South Park? I watch South Park every now and then. I've watched some episodes, not really like, I don't know all of it. Spider-Man took all the hype. No one cares about Doom anymore. Why, is there a Doom movie coming out? Alice in Borderland? No. Alice in Borderland. I don't even know. I thought that sounds like a game. Is that a game? Borderlands is a game. If I'm saying that X-Men will come to destroy Toby's world to save there, and he will fight them alone. Of course, we are with Toby. Yeah. None of that shit makes sense. I don't know why people like Marvel. Why doesn't Toby's world have X-Men? Because they should be able to fight for their own world. Alice in Borderland is based on the original Alice in Wonderland book. Oh. I've never heard of it. Toby Spider-Man is the only hero in his whole world, the only one. How convenient. Mutants should not be free, make them slaves. No, don't make them slaves. Genocide them. We don't need them. They're only gonna cause more problems. Add the Beatles to your art list? Why? You like the Beatles? Yeah, bring the racist politicians back. Bring them back. Ginford Godwin accidentally bought Sterling Holloway home before. Fun fact. I have no idea who any of these people are. And yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to end it here. Fun experiment, or fun playing around with it. If it dries off in, I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna take like 3 days to dry off to the point where I can work on top of this. I should think of other projects to start. I guess that's just gonna be how oil paints are. Should try to start a large project because that's the real advantage, it seems like, with oil paint. Something that you can work on a little bit every day and not worry about it drying out so easily. You know the pineal gland? Yeah, the third eye. Godwin's the voice of Judy Hopps. I didn't even watch Zootopia. Holloway is the OG voice of Winnie the Pooh, I see. I'm fat and all I eat is honey. That's Winnie the Pooh. Can't remember how he laughs, I would try to imitate it. Danganronpa, yes. We've talked about Danganronpa before. Is all you eat? Do you only eat honey, moron? Is that why? Oh, it's ice cream for you, I think, right? Yeah, I don't know how Dancer knows so much media. Like, you gotta be, you either have to have some like crazy memory, or you're just like consuming media constantly. I don't know. Ice cream, of course. Yeah, that is the bigger question. Why do you know so much media, Dancer? Eating ice cream always, just constantly eating ice cream. Never ending flow of ice cream. Consuming media and watching shows, and I'm aware for movies too. That's so much. That's a lot. I guess you really like media. Watch Vinland then, it will give you peace. Or Vagabond. Vagabond has an anime? I thought it was a manga. I don't know if it has an anime. Does it? Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Actually, I don't know if I'll see you Saturday, but either way, we'll figure it out. Have a good night.